We consider ourselves to be proudly Australian. The entire pod making process isn't all done in Australia. Unfortunately, that's just near impossible. But we do put a huge amount of effort into making as much of it in Australia as possible. And I think it's important that we're transparent about this. So we're working on making a home compostable pod shell, the empty pod itself, right here in Australia. But unfortunately, we're not quite there yet. So this still comes from Italy at the moment. Also the green beans, unfortunately Australia just isn't a great region for growing coffee beans. So all of the best beans come from other countries. So then we take these coffee beans and we expertly roast them and grind them right here in Australia to keep the product as fresh as possible. Then this coffee moves to the production line, which packs millions of these pods every single year, puts the coffee in here, puts a lid on the pod, and then that moves and gets put into the packaging. Now the packaging is all printed right here in Australia as well. And then that product goes to a warehouse where we have a big team of people who are packing the orders, which then gets passed on to Australia Post. So this part of the process creates a lot of employment right here in Australia. So even though we can't officially say made in Australia because the beans come from overseas, a substantial part of making the product does happen right here in Australia, and for that we are very proud.